Good morning, everyone. This is Pat, and I am filming from live from the Marigold Resort at Nido. And this, what we're looking at now, is the view out front of our unit. So that's our unit here. We're right on the beach. It's just beautiful. This is my beautiful wife, Jennifer. Say hi, Jen. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Are you having a good time?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, this is the first vlog that we've done. So we're going to just talk about our trip so far. We're gone for nearly 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks. I think we've booked our holiday is. We left from Brisbane on the 6th of November, and we flew first to Bali, and we stayed at Seminyak in Bali for 4 days. So that was amazing. I found a really good tour guide, and he suggested that we do scuba dive. And I've never done a full proper scuba dive. I think about 30 years ago, maybe more, I tried a friend had a scuba tank, and I tried it in a lake, but that's it. Jen's done it before, but a long time ago, I think 2007. So anyway, we travelled 3 hours, and then we went to the wreck of the USS Liberty, a sunken US cargo ship, a Navy ship. And we had basically a 20-minute instruction. They sat us down on a chair, and they gave us instructions on how to dive, and the signals you make if you can't breathe, or your ears are hurting or whatever. It was very, very basic. And then off we went, and we had dive masters with us. So Jen and I each had a diver with us, and we all went together. So I felt pretty safe. And then while we were diving, they would let us go off on our own here and there, but then they would be nearby. So we got to hold hands and swim together, and that was really nice. And then we dove down to 12 meters. Can you believe? First dive ever, and we went to 12 meters, and we explored the wreck, went through the cabin, through the rooms a little bit. Not too much, because it's the first dive, but we went a little bit, and we saw the fish, the blues and the yellows and the stripy ones, and all different types of fish. It was beautiful. Anyway, the next day I think we did touring around Bali. We went to all the monument sites and things like that. That was nice. A bit of a long drive, but it was nice. And then we went down to a waterfall. What was that waterfall, mate? Hey?
It's a twin
waterfall or something, yeah. But that was spectacular. And then on the last day, we just rested, because by that stage we'd been a little bit, we were pretty tired, so we just rested on the last day, and we just walked around Seminyak and enjoyed the food there. We had some great food, and then in the afternoon we bought some t-shirts. I bought some Bintang t-shirts, of course, like you do. And then we went to a fish foot spa. I had the fish eating my feet, which was, I had a lot of food there, I think, because I've never had any work done on my feet. So yeah, that was good. And then we went and had an hour-and-a-half massage, where a full body massage, and then they worked on my feet as well and cleaned them up and got them all looking pretty good. So that was nice. Yeah, and then we flew to Manila. So from Bali to Manila, and then we landed at Manila, and we were picked up by Jen's very good friends Joan and Beth, who we call Jelly Beth, and they live in the heart of Manila. They have a building in the city, right in the city, and they run a hardware store downstairs. So their house is upstairs, and they put us up there. But not only that, they just looked after us 100%. They were our tour guides for 3 days. I think we stayed there for 3 days. He took time off from work to take us around. We went up to the mountains. We went to Talaga, what was it called, mate? Tagay Thai. I thought that when they said we were going to Tagay Thai, I thought they were taking us to a Thai restaurant for lunch, but it's nothing to do with that. It's a place, and it was very nice. What I found interesting too was when we're driving up there, we drove past a lot of markets and fruit and vegetable markets, and they're just lined up, just one after another, with all the same produce. And I wondered how they all could get any customers. There's so many of them, but also lines and lines and lines of stalls of meat. So beef hanging on hooks outside, like just out in the sun. Was under shade, but you know what I mean. It was just outside, outdoors, and some of them had these little fans just to try and distract the flies. But can you imagine that meat is sitting there all day, the whole day, just sitting outside, and it's quite warm and humid here too. So, but they assure me there's no problem. I mean, I already know that beef can last a long time. You wouldn't want to do that with chicken or fish, for instance, but you do it with beef. So that was interesting. And then on the last, what did we do? We met some of Jen's friends. She has some friends from her Bible study class. We met them, and they were really nice, really lovely people. Everybody's just lovely. That's the impression I'm getting from all of Jen's friends, but Filipinos in particular just have a lovely way about them, a really kind, sweet nature about them, and that's really, I feel very relaxed here and comfortable because of that. So yeah, anyway, then on the last night in Manila, we didn't get to bed. None of us got to bed till about 12 o'clock, but we had to fly out 7:30, I think, 6:30. We had to catch the next flight, and we thought it was 7:30. It was actually 6:30. But Jerwin and Jellybear insisted on taking us to the airport. We could have caught a ride, but they insisted on getting up. So we got up at 4:30. We all got up at 4:30 in the morning. We only had a couple hours sleep, and they drove us to the airport. So we were very grateful to them. They wanted to keep paying for all the bills and all those sorts of things. We had to try and stop that. They're so generous and lovely people. Jerwin is my new best mate in the Philippines. And then anyway, we flew here. We came here yesterday morning. We got here about, I think the plane landed at 7:30. Yeah, 7:30, and we got a ride in a motorbike sidecar thing. That was hilarious. And we arrived here, and we sat down over there. Once we signed in, we sat down there, and that's where you had breakfast. We had breakfast there, just in time to watch the island hopping boats getting ready to go. And we decided to try and catch one, so they were nearly ready to go, and we quickly asked the officer if we could get on, and they let us on. So four other passengers had to wait a little while, but we caught the island hopping tour. We visited 5 islands, and it was spectacular. The whole day was just magnificent. So I think we left about 9:30, and we got back at 5 o'clock at night, and mostly snorkeling off we would go to an island. I think the first island was Helicopter Island, because it looks like a helicopter. I can't remember the names of all the other islands, but yeah, we did lots of snorkeling, and then halfway during the day, the crew cooked lunch for us and brought it ashore, brought a table ashore and set up a nice feast for us. And it was seafood and clams and tuna, and there was some chicken adobo, barbecue chicken. There was salads, and there was the typical vinegar, soy sauce, garlic sauce, or whatever you pour over your rice. And there was rice, of course, and there was pancit. So that was a really nice lunch. And then we went on to the next island, and we got some fantastic footage which we'll edit later. I don't know when we get time, but we'll edit that and put something up. But this is the first morning here. We woke up to this. Can you imagine? This is our cabin right here, and we woke up to this. We're right on the beach. It's just a humble little cabin. I'll show you. There's nothing spectacular about the cabin, but this is they're very, very humble. but nice and cool because it's got aircon. And you've got, you know, shower, toilet, etc. Very basic, but look where we are. That's the thing. Look at this, like a dinosaur paradise. You expect to see prehistoric animals here. I don't know if the camera can do it justice, but it's just spectacular. And particularly when we're traveling in the boat, it's one of those boats there, by the way. When we're traveling in the boat and we're driving past, flying, you know, boating past all these little islands and bumps and humps, it's really, really amazing experience. So here we are for our first morning here, and our first vlog. Anyway, we've got a lot more to do. We've got another two weeks, I think. We're going to Cebu. We're going to Coron, and we're going to swim with the whale sharks. We're going to go canyoneering, and we'll try and film all that as well. So that's it for now. This is our first vlog. So this is Jen and Pat signing off.
Bye.
Bye.